Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. Sorry if you can hear that fan or whatever. The AC in my house is not working right now because it's like a hot box in my house, which kind of sucks. But I'm returning to you today for the first album review for this coming up Friday's album reviews. And this is for Linkin Park's Hybrid Theory 20th Anniversary Edition album review. So I'm going to discuss what I heard for all 80 tracks, which I'm not going to talk about all 80 tracks, just a couple that I thought were really good, and let you know my thoughts on it. So let's dive into this video. Uh, what did I think of this long ass album? It's pretty good. It's just I had to downgrade it because of the runtime it was. Because it's like 4 hours and 22 minutes long. And it takes up most of your day. I love Linkin Park. I really do. I just think this was too long of a project. Uh, for an anniversary edition for this album that I'm reviewing. It was just really long, and I was like, oh wow, I don't even know when I'm getting to my review today for it. But yeah, I did enjoy it. The regular tracks for the standard edition for CD1 is just the regular songs from back in 2000. Then you have CD2, which I'm looking at it right now. Sorry, I'm looking at my spiral notebook. Which is opening all the way to Crawling, Mike Shinoda Reanimation, featuring Aaron Lewis. And that one was pretty good. I like the Jonathan Davis ones, One Step Closer, the Humble Reanimation, which you're going to be hearing these songs. I'm reviewing the Super Deluxe Edition, which it took me like 4 hours to finish this. Well, I had to take breaks after listening to it and pause it for a few minutes because this album was fucking long. But it took me a while to get to my favorite song, She Couldn't. And I finally got to it, and I'm like, okay, this is pretty good. Picture Board was, it wasn't my favorite, but it was alright. I gave it a solid 4.5 out of 5. In the End, Cut Masta Kurt Reanimation featuring Motion Man. I didn't like how the overall sound was for the song. It was a little disappointing. And I just thought it was my least favorite off this album. I'm not saying... I think the Executioner style featuring Black Thought was a really good one, where Mike mixed it up, and they mixed it up in their own way to make it sound really good. And Black Thought was rapping in it, and I liked that. And it was really good. I really enjoyed it. I like the shut up and the shut up and all that. It's really awesome. My favorite part in this album, my favorite song has got to be Crawling Demo off the Forgotten Demos CD6 version, if you've heard it. It's when you're gonna hear the opener to the track, it goes, "Ah, I hate you so much," or "I hate you so much right now." That's what it goes. I just heard it like a few minutes ago, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I couldn't stop laughing. I was like hearing that line, and I'm like, "Oh my god, this is funny." But Esau, A Place for My Head Zero demo was not that good. Stick and Move was better than that one. Reading My Eyes was, it was fine. Dilate and, like I said, Picture Board were the weaker songs on the Forgotten Demos CD. I'm not going to mention all of them because I'm not going to be able to talk about a lot of them for this review. But there are 80 songs on the Super Deluxe Edition. I think it's a vinyl. If I'm right about that. Sorry if I'm saying I just kind of stuttered a little. I was trying to think of what to say, but yeah, overall, Linkin Park's Hybrid Theory 20th Anniversary Edition for Hybrid Theory, of course, was pretty good. It is 4 hours, so if you're gonna listen to all 80 songs, be prepared to spend almost half your day listening to it, because that's what I did. I started it at 9 in the morning, and then I had to write down all the songs, and it took a while, and I finished the regular edition of Hybrid Theory like about 9:30 or almost 10, and I didn't start the track 13 all the way to now until 10:15, and then I had to take another break just to make lunch and another break, and I think one last break, and that was it. And I just finished it like 7-8 minutes ago. So yeah, overall, this is a pretty good album. I highly recommend you guys check this out. If it probably would be best to purchase the one that's $20, but if they have a CD version for, which I think they do, for Linkin Park Super Deluxe Edition for Hybrid Theory, which they want to charge $200 fucking dollars for it, I'm like, bitch, get out of here. I'm like, I ain't paying that shit. I'm like, I love Linkin Park, but I'm not paying that. But out of 10, I'm going to give this album an 8.5 out of 10. It's a really good setup for the Super Deluxe Edition. It is pretty long, and that's the reason why I had to downgrade it, because of the runtime, and because there's some songs that were not my favorites. I think 65 out of 80 were my favorites. The other 15 I'm not that crazy about. The 15 songs that I didn't count as 5 out of 5s weren't that great. And sorry about that ding a few seconds ago. It's from my phone. It does this a lot. But definitely comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the Linkin Park Hybrid Theory 20th Anniversary Edition album, if you've heard it. And if you want to find it, it's on Kingdom Leaks right now. It got leaked this morning. And if you like this album review, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can to support the channel. I will be returning to you for Smith & Myers' Volume 1 album review in a little bit. And thank God I'm going to be hearing shorter albums now. I will come back to this many times, but I'm gonna have to be prepared to waste almost half my day listening to it. That's the only downside to this album. You waste half your day listening to this. I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm just saying it takes up a lot of your time listening to this album in full for all 80 tracks. But I made the choice to listen to it, so I'm like, fuck, I guess I'll have to finish it. Once I start something, I just have to finish it, and then I just upload my review and my reaction to what my thoughts are on it as well. But sorry if I'm not making the best review. I'm just a little tired, and I kind of got a little bored and almost fell asleep to this record at times, but I'm glad I the rest of the album got a lot better. And I'm glad I finished this album, thank God. Because it was pretty long. You're going to be wasting at least 4.5 hours in full. If you don't take any breaks, you're wasting 4 hours and 22 minutes listening to this Super Deluxe, which has a lot of songs. And I'll also return to you for Blue Oyster Cult's The Symbol Remains. I will be doing a Blue October album review, but it's going to be on Saturday for the Foiled album. And yeah, I hope you did enjoy this review. I'm sorry that I didn't get to discuss about all the songs, because it would have made the review a lot longer than it already is. But yeah, thank you for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay safe, take care, and I'll see you in my next review.